here.
And Jordan.
And as some of you know, we recently got engaged, and it's been a little bit over 2 months now.
2 months.
And so with Guam kind of, for the most part, back to normal, our wedding plans have started to move along, and so we thought it would be appropriate to document our experience and take you along with us. And it's also something that we decided would be fun so that we could look back at it years from now. And so today we decided that we wanted to tell our engagement story and how that kind of came into play. So I'll let you take it from here, because usually I'm the one telling the story. People always ask me. I feel like you always hear like the bride's point of view, but not the groom's.
Also, for those of you who didn't know, Ashley and I had planned a trip out to Seattle to go see some of our friends get married and be a part of their ceremony. I had also planned to propose to her while we were out there. I felt like there was something special about us kind of getting away from everything. I received the box about a month before our trip.
This box.
And let me tell you something. The time frame from when you receive the box to when you have to actually pop the question, the anxiousness you get being around your partner is insane. Because you have it somewhere and you have to put it somewhere good.
Basically, he had a hard time hiding things.
You didn't find anything.
I didn't, but I had a feeling.
I'm also bad with keeping secrets.
I also saw the actual like big package box that it came in. Like I knew where it was, and I looked, and I knew it wasn't going to be in there, but I looked anyway.
Leave decoys. Leave decoys. It's the best advice I have to give any of you.
I knew that it was going to happen on this trip, but I didn't really think about it because a lot of my energy was focused towards my friend's wedding and like all those festivities that were going to happen as soon as I land.
Fast forward to the little German town that we stayed in. So we had the wedding, right, for that first weekend.
Which was so fun.
It was so fun. Ashley, myself, and my brother, we drove up to Leavenworth.
Which is like 3 hours away from the city of Seattle.
And so it was this cool little German town. Lots of good food, lots of good drinks, lots of good places to take pictures, right? But it's cold. It's cold as balls out there.
And this is
like
in
cold as balls. Like it's that cold out there. So we're out there and we're standing in line at one restaurant to try to get in. It's a little beer garden.
And mind, this is like COVID time, so like everything was pretty much outdoors and limited seating for the
in
most
30-degree weather.
And so we're waiting in line at this one restaurant because my friend who came with us up to Leavenworth, she had suggested this specific place, which is called like Rhinehouse, right?
Rhinehouse beer garden.
We didn't get to eat there that day.
So what happened was I sent Kate and Josh to go look around for another restaurant because I was about to stand in line for
and I thought
another
it was
30 minutes.
weird. I was like, why are you sending my friend with your brother? She's going to get mad at me.
And I'm just like, well, I'm not sending my brother by himself because that dude doesn't know that dude couldn't find his way even with a map. Love you, Josh, but it's not the best of direction. He knows that. And so I sent both of them off. And so what was funny was that a little side story that happened while we were waiting was that Kate told my brother and was like, hey, like, are you ready? And he's like, are you ready for what?
What are you talking about?
He's like, Jordan's gonna propose tonight. And he's like, what? Are you serious? He's like, yeah. He's like, he didn't tell you? Like, no, I knew he was gonna propose.
And I didn't suspect a thing, I swear, because I was wearing like the thickest sweatsuit.
She asked me what to wear. And I said, and she was like, Jordan, can I just wear sweats? Because she's asking me, because she knows that if I say that we gonna wear something nice, she's gonna know that like, oh, this is it, and it's gonna ruin the surprise. So you tell them hoodie and sweats, and then bam, you pop the question. They'll never suspect a thing.
And so when Kate arrived and she saw us standing in line at the restaurant, she was like, wow, you look comfortable. And I thought, wow, you should be.
And so Kate had told my brother that I was going to propose that night. And he was like, what? It's happening? Like, yeah, you didn't know, he said. I knew he was going to propose, but it's gonna be tonight? It's like, yeah, it is. Okay, good, I don't have to keep the secret for that long then. He and I are terrible at keeping secrets. So, he bought us drinks. Ashley was a little thrown off by that, but he was excited. I didn't know that he knew.
Yeah, Josh bought us drinks and dinner.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. I thought that was just because we were housing him. So we eat dinner. It's all nice. It's all good. We warm up, get a little alcohol blanket going.
And Kate says, before we leave, we have to take a picture by the gazebo. It's a tradition every time I come here to take a picture by the gazebo. And I was just like, okay, sure, I'll take a picture because everybody knows that I'm a picture queen. And so we go and take the pictures, and so we like take a group picture, the four of us, and Kate's family was there, so her little brother helped take our photos, and then took a picture like just me and Kate, and then just Jordan and Josh, and then eventually like just the two of us.
Then I pulled her close, and I looked her in the eye, and I said,
and this is literally the setup, like he was going like this.
So...
And I said, no, I'm not ready, I'm only wearing sweats.
And I told her, this thing has been in my pocket all night. I've been carrying
and I didn't even like notice. I was putting my hand in his pocket because, you know, it's cold and we have hand warmers in our pockets.
She didn't suspect a thing. And I told her,
I didn't even feel it.
I've been carrying this thing for way too long. I am done keeping the secret. For those of you who know me, I cannot keep secrets. And you guys know that. I'm awful with it. I cannot surprise this girl with anything. But I just needed to let her know about how thankful I am to have her in my life, how good of an influence she's been on me, how she's made me a better person, how much happier I am.
Oh, so now he remembers what he said, because we talked about this earlier and he couldn't remember.
We didn't recreate the setup. This is the setup right here.
Yeah.
And so, as I'm saying this, all she's doing is saying, no, I'm not ready. And
I was just so concerned that I was, it sounds so shallow, but I was so concerned that I was wearing sweats and no makeup.
I wasn't.
I basically just wasn't picture ready. And the
Shows
one
how
thing,
much I love her.
and the one thing I told Jordan before, like, because we had talked about, you know, getting engaged before, and so every time that conversation came up, I said to him, just make sure that my nails are done and that I'm dressed nicely.
She wasn't.
My nails were somewhat done.
She was beautiful, like she always is.
Oh, smart guy. Yes.
And so I got down on one knee and I asked her, Ashley Arizala, will you marry me?
Yes, and then
And then the waterworks came.
was the answer.
Mission accomplished. She can't leave me now.
I was so surprised. I was really thrown off, and we even tried to take pictures before that, but it didn't quite work out. I was surprised, and we have to give credit to Kate because she helped.
Kate was the one who...
And I knew Kate was helping because I know they were making plans for the snow trip that we were taking, which is near the town of Leavenworth. I knew they were coordinating plans because of that, but I had a feeling there was something else they were talking about because I just know you.
You know me, huh?
Yeah. And so that's our story. Another funny side note is that we got engaged and Joshua was staying with us in our room. Ask Josh how fun that was.
He had a blast.
But that is our story.
We hope you guys enjoyed it. And we look forward to the next steps to finalizing our wedding and officially tying the knot.
Yes, and hopefully it'll be an interesting experience already because we're not at the tail end of COVID, but COVID protocols are still in place, and so there are lots of rules and guidelines, and like you just have to go in with the expectation that this could get canceled, and so it'll be an interesting experience that I think is worth vlogging and more. So, thank you guys for listening to us. We'll
Stay
see
tuned.
you again
Next
in the
episode.
next long vlog.
Next vlog. Yeah.